What's up, YouTube? This is John Simsick, newly registered NSCA shooter down here in South Florida. And listen, we're finally at the moment of truth. This is the night before my first competitive shoot. It's kind of a big deal. I feel like I really wasn't thinking it was that big of a deal throughout the week. And then I just been sitting here thinking, I'm never gonna shoot recreationally again because I like to win. So now that I'm gonna be competitive, I'm gonna be competitive. So there's just a ton of questions. I mean, it's been a real roller coaster. You see that? Smoked old fashioned. It's been a roller coaster of the last couple weeks. You guys know I was supposed to do my competition last week on my birthday. Happy birthday. I was supposed to be with a couple of my friends. We're gonna be in Okeechobee. It's like 2 hours away. That didn't happen. As you guys know, stuff's going on at OK, I think over tires. So then it was like, hey, let's pivot. So we went and practiced, had a good practice. Shot at Markham for the very first time. Shout outs to the guys over there. They were really friendly. And then we were like, signed up for the very first competition over at Markham. So tomorrow, 25th annual classic over at Markham Park. Crazy, it's been 25 years since they put this on, and this is the first time I'm stepping in their arena. I'm really excited. And what's kind of crazy is I actually thought I was gonna be alone on this journey, right? Going into this first competition. Because literally when I was like, hey guys, we can't shoot on my birthday, let's shoot the following week, you already know what happened. Nobody was available. I mean, nobody. And I was like, shit. And I was like, you know what? This is your journey, John. You're the one behind the camera. You're the one putting on for the followers. You're the one passionate about winning and becoming a professional shooter. It doesn't matter if your friends are coming or not. Let's be real. And it doesn't. So the good news is I do have a secret guest coming. One of the greatest gifts from God himself has been this YouTube channel. I'm not even a YouTuber. I actually don't even like posting where I'm at due to security reasons. I learned that in the military. But as soon as I started putting myself out there, I started following all these Facebook groups, ton of shooters and coaches and clubs in those Facebook groups, as you can imagine. And I just started putting myself out there. Getting outside your comfort zone, doing videos like this or whatever. And the response has been overwhelming. I remember, I guess there's two things here. Just with that response alone, people have been reaching out left and right, giving me all kinds of advice, the chokes to use, to make sure I'm having fun. Don't put too much pressure on myself. It's the first competition. Just roll with it. All kinds of stuff. We've had folks over at Markham, I forget the gentleman's name. They have their own little shooting club, it looks like. He said, hey, it's your first competition. If you don't got a squad of 3, you could come with us. Like, who does that? This is an amazing sport, man. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of good energy. I assume it could be all cutthroat competitive if you're shooting at nationals. Listen, I'm not a threat yet. We're gonna change that though. The good news is this channel went from like me texting my friends saying, yo guys, I'm gonna be a pro shooter. Of course, everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna be a pro shooter, and I'm actually gonna document it because nobody's doing it. I saw a couple of people try to do it, but not to this level where it's like you're truly behind the scenes, the emotional journey. Shit, I just bought ammo, using my gift card. Like, we're trying to figure this out, I don't really see many people doing it. You know what I see online 24/7? People posting the wins. This is deeper than that. What about those losses? What about the journey? So if you're a new shooter, listen, this is the raw experience. This is the night before. And if you're a seasoned shooter, I actually would like to propose a question to you in the comments and say, do you remember the night before? Do you remember your first shoot? Would love to hear those stories because I've been blessed to meet a bunch of people in these chats, and someone that you're probably going to start seeing on the channel at some point, I'll just call him Coach Nick right now. I don't know how much he wants me to put him out there yet, but he saw the channel. One of the people that reached out was like, I'm inspired. You got great energy. Sport needs this. I'm going to help you achieve these goals. And I'm blown back. And, we got to figure some of this out, right? Because at the end of the day, I was like, I'm going in the raw dog. No coaches. I don't got $1 million. I got to buy ammo. I just bought a shotty. I bought these glasses, like boom, boom, boom. Wife was just, before I got on camera, wife was just like, hey, don't go too hard on spending this round. We got, this is the big round with the house or whatever. So it's like, hey, I hear you loud and clear. I just got to pay for this competition real quick. I already got flats. Like, we're ready to light some shit up. So anyway, so it's like, I've been texting Coach Nick like all day, every day for like 5 days now. He's been giving me so much advice. I am so grateful. And guess what? Coach Nick is coming on the shoot. And I think he's even bringing his wife, who's also a coach. Listen, if I just hit a family of coaches on this journey, I'm going to have to start going to church more often and pray, because I just didn't expect any of that, And at the end of the day, that really opens up the door for this channel, because if I have like true master shooters and like, yeah, you can lose ranks, and if you're not shooting, that's kind of bullshit. But, if I have like true experts and professionals on my team on this channel, dude, the content is going to be amazing. Think about all the training videos we're going to shoot. You guys haven't even met my daughter yet. She thinks I'm awesome right now. She was like, yeah, I think I want to blast some guns, Dad. I'm like, I think you should. Like, Mom's freaking out about it. Well, listen, Dad knows how to get down. Like, obviously, I kind of very lightly told you how to learn. Drinking in the woods and the Marine Corps. So it's like, we know discipline. We know how to shoot. It's just really refining it, becoming competitive, taking it serious. Like, I'll be honest. I know I just sipped that old fashioned, but usually the night before shoots, I'm with the boys. We're getting it in, because it's just like, dude, you're waking up early on your day off to go blast guns. I look at it way different now. I swear to God. And I know I can't let the fun leave this journey, because that fun brought me to the journey. But really, I like winning. I swear I do. I played baseball, a little bit of football, not a huge dude, but like 8 years of baseball. I've done boxing, sparring, not really like competitive boxing, but getting my ass whooped a little bit on a Sunday, hitting the office Monday, but then throwing shots back, because like we just, we don't fold. But, so I guess it's like, how do I feel? I don't even know what questions to really put out there right now, because I've just been kind of talking about the journey, but it's a big night. I am going to drink this old fashioned. I'm going to relax. I'm going to hit that park at 8 a.m. I'm going to try to document some stuff tomorrow. I don't know how that goes. I don't know if people are going to be cool with that, not cool with that. So, we'll toe tap that, but, we'll do some post interviews. We'll do some stuff, and we'll get out there. The most important thing is, guys, is like, I need you to like, I need you to follow, I need you to tell your friends. And I can't chill at the house. Like, this channel doesn't grow with me chilling. You know how this channel grows? By getting some. We're out here. So come check me out. First competition is tomorrow. John Simsick, newly registered NSCA shooter, coming for the fucking throne, and really excited to network and meet everyone out there on the course. Thanks for supporting. Like, follow, subscribe. I'll see you out there. Peace.